So one thing I was wondering is this is hip hop something that's just come into your life recently, or were you into hip hop before you were an academic? What's the relationship there?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I started writing rap lyrics and trying to create my own hip hop songs when I was in elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was I had my first performance um at a nightclub to, as part of a contest when I was in middle school. I think I was in maybe 8th grade. And I'm like the only, young person in a grown-up nightclub performing, in a contest,
Yeah.
trying to win it,
Yeah.
And even then and through high school, my first experiences with going to professional conferences were music conferences. So I would like pay my money and have my little name badge and would be there networking with record execs and folks trying to like say, hey, here's my demo tape. I'm 15.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, hip hop music has been with me um, for quite some time. As a much younger person, it was one of the ways that I just combated. It was my meditation practice, combating, depression with the fact that, my mother was ill and then eventually passed and so on and so forth. And um, I thought that I was going to be the next, big hip hop star when I was in high school. I thought we were going to make it, right?
It could
Um,
still happen.
oh yeah, it
It
absolutely,
looks, it
yeah.
feels like
I
it's
mean,
starting to happen.
I would say that I never would have thought. I mean, at this moment, Dancing for Freedom is the most successful music endeavor that I've had to this
Yeah.
point in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is the precursor to a EP that I'm getting ready to release with 6 more songs, produced by Stefan Alexander, a physics professor with me here at Brown. And we've got some songs that we really believe in. And I was very happy this past spring. I was fortunate enough to take a music business in the digital age course. I moonlighted as a student this
Uh,
spring, and took a course at actually at the University of Houston from Matthew Knowles, who has very famous daughters, one named Beyonce and one named Solange.
oh, yeah. I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, yeah. And I got some feedback on some of my music, and he really likes some of the songs that we're gearing up to release in the coming months. So,
Yeah.
it feels like it could happen. And at the very least, uh I have been able to put music out there and see people dance, people across the world, people in Malaysia, people in Australia, people in the UK,
Oh, wonderful.
and in Nigeria, interpretive dancing to my song as the universe is communicating back to me
Yeah. Yeah.
out there. So
Talking about inspiration,
mhm.
that feedback loop has got to be wonderfully inspiring.
It really is. It really is. And for Dancing for Freedom as a one of my ways to speak back to the, many of the protests that were happening last spring in the wake of the murder of George Floyd,
Yeah.
uh, and Breonna Taylor. It was a way that I could speak about music and dance as protest, and put that out into the world. And one of the TikTok videos, there's a young woman, don't know where in the world she is, but a young Black girl, looks like she may be, 14, 15 years old. But she created an interpretive dance about, you know, um, that had a speaking part over it, like, why do people want to kill us because we're Black, to my song.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
I want to let our audience know that I'm going to play the song at the end of our show here so that
awesome.
they get a chance to hear that and know what we're talking about. So don't everybody go tune out and say, what is this basketball and hip hop? I'm going to change channels. Don't change. Don't touch
Yeah.
that dial, as they used to say.
Yeah, yeah, but seeing that video, I commented on her video like, this is so awesome and thank you for doing this. and she wrote like, I can't believe that the person who created the song is making a comment on my TikTok video. I
Oh,
think I'm gonna
yeah.
cry. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking like, I'm gonna cry because you made the video, you know?
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, so just, those are over and above however much money the music does or doesn't make for me, just to know that I can inspire people and move
Yeah.
people with
Yeah.
is it just feeds my soul.